Los Angeles now. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Wembanyama, no good. Vincent with it. He has yet to score. Here's Connect. Yep, it counts. Connects. Got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers. Rejected by Len. Now, here's Vanderbilt. From the arc. No good from Finney-Smith. Here's Fox with the drive. The shot will not fall.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Len. From beyond the arc. They get the rebound.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Time.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Los Angeles.
Len, a screen. And there's the drive. Shoots over Fox. A rebound by the Spurs. In transition, here come the Spurs. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Wembanyama has got 4 this quarter.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
That one drops for him. Spurs trail by 9. Outside, Fox. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Fox drives, he knows he's going to get contact, but he stays locked in and gets the foul call.
Fox hits them both. The Lakers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. The shot and game clock separated by 4 and stolen by Vassell.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Back to Wembanyama. The Spurs have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. The first free throw is good. And the Lakers with some changes. That one is no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers on top, leading by 6. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said, we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple, make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Fox. Pass to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. Barnes left side. Clock at 6. Here's Fox. Nice D from Doncic. Lakers leading by 6. James in the post. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
There's the screen. Reeves outside. Just 3 to shoot. The rebound by Champagnie. Spurs trail by 6. Down low. That shot off. James with some nice D. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Back to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. Right wing. Here's Champagnie. Knocks down the 3 ball. Champagnie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Looking to get back on track here. Got a hand on it. They recover it. The 3 from Barnes. Reeves with the rebound. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. And the 3 ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 8. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Lakers.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
A pass to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Nice move. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
James in the post. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Austin Reeves picks one up.
Draws tons of attention with the ball in his hands. Fox, he'll get you some bonus shots.
Fox hits them both.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Now Reeves. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. And here is Fox. From deep, sinks the triple. Champagnie's got 6 here in this quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's James. That one's off, still out of sync. San Antonio trailing here. A pass to Fox. Here's Castle. Five to shoot. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. To the inside. LeBron powering in. And that one good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
And here's Barnes for 3. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Fox. Pass to Hayes. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark. On offense, here are the Spurs. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Castle. Outside, Fox. Here's Castle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Reeves with it. LeBron outside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Fast break, here we go. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. Now here's LeBron. 11 feet away. Rebounded by Castle. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Clock at 4. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Hayes. Off on the layup.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Champagnie. And a miss there on the triple. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Inside, and stolen by Wembanyama.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
And they double up LeBron. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the Lakers with another miss.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
To the inside. And stolen by LeBron. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Here's Fox to the left wing. Here's Champagnie. From outside, off the mark. The Lakers off to a slow start. They trail by 3. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
Good on the second free throw. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
And here is Los Angeles now, after the basket by San Antonio. James outside, down low. Here's Hayes over Wembanyama. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to James. No good with the triple. San Antonio leading by 4. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's LeBron. Still yet to score. It's good.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Here's Barnes. The rebound by James. Lakers trail by 6. To the paint. Intercepted. Down low. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Barnes. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And it's James missing. Here's Branham, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so it's San Antonio, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention, carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Timeout.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Spurs leading by 11. Inside, Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Reeves with it. Scoreless thus far. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's Fox with the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James down the lane. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Count it. And that's now 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
James in the post. Back to Reeves. And here's Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Come on, box him out.
Barnes right side. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Hayes. Lakers trail by 15. Here's James. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's 101.
Barnes outside. The kick out to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Off target with his three.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 16. Here's Fox. That's tipped, and he gets it back. .157 left in the first half of basketball. Puts up a three. San Antonio again missing. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And they double up LeBron. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Clock at 6. Doncic looking it over. Good, and the assist goes to James. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And able to produce under any circumstances, shot clock has no effect on Luka.
Wembanyama high post. Outside, Fox. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now Reeves. Over in the corner, Doncic. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
LeBron up top. Pass to Hayes. 4 on the shot clock. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. To the inside. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Paul. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Lakers trail by 12. And they double up LeBron. The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Paul. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Branham can't get it to go. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Oh, costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich.
Start it.
Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs lead by 12. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Spurs leading by 12. Barnes the screen. Here's Fox. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Pass to Wembanyama. Out to the wing. Here's Champagnie. The three-pointer, no good. They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. The drive by James. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Okay, King James. Look, there is no stopping Bron when he gets on the bounce.
The offensive rebound. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Castle. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Okay, Bron with the big boy moves. Look, he just absorbs the foul, still getting the shot, doesn't even feel it.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
For San Antonio, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Spurs leading by 7. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Fox. LeBron James on the wing. Spins. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Hayes, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Wembanyama down low. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at him now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Lakers trailed by 12. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Len. Here's Vanderbilt. Los Angeles with another miss. Spurs leading by 12. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the dunk by Len.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, G.A., right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the dunk by Len.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And it's Wembanyama with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Pass to Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now here's Barnes. Vanderbilt defending. Now Wembanyama. Back to Barnes. Outside for Wembanyama. Len with the block. Vanderbilt inside. That's tipped and stolen by Vassell. Barnes right side. Puts one up from 19. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And that's 12 points for Victor Wembanyama. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here.
Timeout.
He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Six seconds left to play here in the third. The three from LeBron. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Defensively. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Lakers trail by 15. Inside, Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Here's Mamukelashvili. It's rebounded by Hayes. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. On the wing, Doncic. And the three off target. Spurs leading by 13. Here's Sohan. That shot is off. Nice D from Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Here's James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you got to make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A different look now for San Antonio. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
They double team Wembanyama. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
Here's Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Doncic with the steal. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Here's Champagnie. Guarded by Doncic. Now, here's Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Doncic. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Hayes, no good. Spurs leading by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Champagnie. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hachimura. Hachimura, the screen. Over in the corner, Doncic. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
It's one thing to get close, but do they have enough left in the tank to take the lead? We'll have to see.
Pass to Barnes. Trying to get something going. Kept alive. Here's Champagnie. They double him with James. San Antonio again turning it over. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Doncic outside. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. San Antonio leading by 5. Fox looking it over. Wembanyama, a screen to the left side wing. Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. James, right side. .55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Castle.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. No luck that time either. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Leading by 5. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wembanyama outside. Over in the corner, Barnes. 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's Victor Wembanyama with the 3. And the Spurs lead by 8.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
And a wide open look for James. Buries it from outside. San Antonio calls timeout. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Seven seconds left in the game. Swiped it away. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.